Your career is a ladder that leads you all the way to the top. Practically, all your dreams and aspirations of getting into management or even becoming a successful entrepreneur are hinged on your career success. Today, universities and colleges are churning out yearly more and more graduates just like you, all of whom are going to compete in the same industries for the same jobs. This means more graduates stepping over each other for fewer jobs. The good news? The right education can make you more employable in a job market that is increasingly competitive. You can stand out amongst your peers with a Blue Crest education, an education that understands the needs and challenges of the job market and prepares you ahead through progressive and inclusive learning. Our students are given the creative freedom that encourages personal development and are offered on-field opportunities for professional growth. Acquiring a Blue Crest education means being guided to identify and pursue your interest in fashion, ICT, business and journalism, and using the skills acquired in the course of learning to prepare yourself for life. Don't be indifferent to your education. Your career depends on it. Enroll at Blue Crest College today. Visit www.bluecrest.edu.gh.
Good afternoon to you on Youth Empowerment Television. My name is Richmond Amofasapon, and today we bring you an exclusive interview with the PRO of the Ghana National Association of Private Schools. And the PRO is already seated. But like we have been doing, I mean, it is very much important that we give you an exclusive update of what the world looks like so far as COVID-19 cases are concerned. But I'll be giving you that breakdown as the show goes on. Now, if you want up-to-date news across the country, I'm talking about websites, then you have to go to www.ghananewsmail.com. We are going to do our best to bring you up-to-date information and speed that you need to get so far as COVID-19 is also concerned. So today we have an exclusive interview with the Ghana National Association of Private Schools, and even before we announced that there's going to be an interview of this nature, we already received some questions coming in, and we are not going to waste time. We are just going to go straight to the conversation. Don't forget to send your messages across on 05485037990, 0548508503799. It is both text message, WhatsApp message. We'll read it for you. Don't forget to also drop your comment on Facebook under the live video that you are watching us in. We are going to give you we're going to give you a chance to also join the conversation as we are going on. Chairman, you are welcome.
Thank you.
It's such a pleasure to have you. So this is Youth Empowerment Television Show, the most authoritative youth analysis program across the African continent, hosted here in Ghana. Those who are watching you for the first time, can you tell us who you are and what you represent?
All right, thank you very much. Greetings to your viewers.
Okay.
My name is Reverend William Bako.
Okay.
Chairman for Ghana National Association of Private Schools, Awutu Senya East Municipal, and the proprietor of Prince Pedro Preparatory School at Kaswa.
Oh, okay. Wow. First of all, how old is this association?
Ghana National Association of Private Schools came in 1970. 1970.
Wow.
Good. So since then, the association has been in existence, and we are still operating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So for those of you watching us at home, let me put this across that he is the chairman of Awutu Senya Municipal for the Ghana National Association of Private Schools, and so he is in the person of Reverend William Bako. Before COVID-19 came to worry all of us in this country, did your association have challenges even before COVID-19 came into the picture?
Yes, every association has challenges. and some of our challenges has got to do with logistics.
Okay.
You know, before the government was supplying private schools with logistics, we used to have textbooks, exercise books.
Government was supplying?
Yes, government was supplying, yes.
Free of charge?
Free of charge.
Wow.
Yes.
That was when? Up until when?
Let me say from 1995.
Okay.
From 1995 to, let me say, 2005, 2007, thereabouts.
Okay.
We're still receiving logistics from the government.
Okay.
Yes, we're being asked to go to the district education offices, the municipal education offices, for some of these logistics. So, yes, until 2007, thereabouts, that we stopped receiving these logistics from the education office.
What was the reason for they stopping to give you such logistics?
We cannot. Normally, what the government does is that they supply the public schools, and then whatever is being left is given to the private schools. But when we ask our directors, what they used to tell us is that of late the supply is not up to. It doesn't even cover the number of children in the public schools. You know, the number keeps increasing. When you go to the public schools now, a class contain about 120, 180
in the private schools?
Students. No, in the public schools.
Wow.
Yes. So the government is not able to cover them. And until the government is able to cover them, we, the private schools, cannot enjoy such benefits. Yes. So those are some of the challenges that we're going through than this COVID-19 also setting.
Okay, now the question I want to ask is that this private schools, is it limited to basic schools or senior high school? Private senior high schools are part, or your umbrella? Which schools does it cover? Yes,
when we talk about Ghana National Association of Private Schools, it covers the basic schools and then the secondary schools as well.
Okay, private senior high schools are also
private
part
senior
of
high schools are also part of us. But now they have also separated themselves, but they are still under the NAPS umbrella.
Okay. So they've separated themselves, but they are still part. How is that?
They operate through the Ghana National Association of Private Schools.
Which people operate through that?
That is CHOPS.
CHOPS.
Yes.
The CHOPS is what? Not the full meaning, but what does the body represent?
It represents the proprietors in the senior high schools.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But then they are a branch under
NAPS. That is Ghana National Association of Private Schools.
Okay, that is fine. Yes. So private universities are not part of the umbrella.
For now, no.
For now,
yes.
No. The government of Ghana, I mean the president, during his meeting with stakeholders, was the association met?
That has been our problem. That as major stakeholders in education, we were expecting that the government will engage us whenever there is a problem, but it wasn't so. It wasn't so on our side, and yes, even the announcement came to us suddenly. We didn't have any idea. We didn't hear of anything. Then the government came out with that announcement.
Okay.
And it also came at a time when we were coming back from our midterms. And that has brought a great challenge on the private schools.
Okay.
So we're expecting that as major stakeholders in education, from time to time the government will engage us so that we can also come out with certain vital suggestions that will help education in Ghana. Okay,
so we can put on record that president or the government has not met yet as an association, the association you belong to. I mean, the Ghana National Association of Private Schools. You have not yet, the president has not yet met you as a major stakeholder in this particular crisis period.
Not yet. We have sent a petition to the president, and we are yet to meet him. Yes, but for now we have not been engaged. Yes, and it's not only about COVID-19. You know, we're expecting that from time to time, at least the government should engage the private schools. There are so many things. We are on the grounds, and there are so many things that we can suggest, you know, to help education in Ghana.
One of the things I would want to ask you is that the COVID-19, first of all, do you support the lockdown that brought the closure of schools? Personally, not in your capacity as a member of the association, but personally, did you applaud or support the closure of schools due to the COVID-19?
Oh, okay. Yes, initially I was supporting it. Supporting it, but it got to a time that I was thinking that we should open schools so that these students can go to school. You see, when we talk about COVID-19, what are we talking about? You know, this very particular disease, virus, you know, attacks our immune system. You see, so if we can work on our immune system, I believe we'll be able to overcome it. That is the first thing that we're supposed to look at, not this nose masks or washing of hands or whatever. We need to first work on our immunity, and if you are able to work on that, we'll be able to overcome the virus. And then we come in with this as secondary issue. We make sure that we put all the preventive measures in place. If schools should open now, what are we going to do? Let's inform these children to always wash their hands. They should get this nose mask. The government can even supply it. You understand? The government can supply it. Aside that, we should also talk to them about the healthy foods that they're supposed to eat to build their immune system. And then they should also have enough rest. So if you ask me a question about this, for now, I think schools should open for children to go to school. Government has introduced this e-learning and all that, but it is not helping the children because...
Okay, we will come to that. Definitely, we are going to talk about the e-learning system. But I want to ask them now, you say you don't... Initially, you supported the closure of the schools, but now you think
that is personal. Please.
Personal.
Yeah.
Okay, so as an association, do you think the closure of school is something that is applaudable?
Yes, initially, but for now it is not the best. The children are in the house, they are not learning. We said they should learn from the internet, they should use televisions to learn, and these children are not learning. You see them out there. And I said something in one of your sister stations that, look, go to Kaswa New Market now and see the number of people over there, right? Go to, what's the name, Kaneshia, Bubuleshi, and all the shishis in Accra and see the number of people over there, right? And then compare them to the students that we have in our various schools. When you come to my school, I have less than 200 students, right? Now, you go to the market and meet over 1,000 people over there. And we contract this virus through body-to-body contact, right? So if that is what we are talking about, and we are talking about social distancing, and these people are in the market, why don't we open school for these children to go to school?
I get you. I really get you, because the marketplace is more or less like you have one social gathering, but that's a major social gathering. They are still there.
They are still there, and these children are in the house not learning. You see, up to now, we don't know when these JHS3 students are going to write BECE exams, and before they write the exams, they will have to prepare themselves before. And one thing about students is that for now they don't listen to their parents; they listen to the teacher more. That is why parents will even try to help a student to do the homework or something. The student will say, no, this is what I was being taught in school and not what you are saying. So they take what the teachers tell them more than what their parents tell them. So if we are talking about social distancing, fine. We only have problem in the public sector. When you come to the private schools, we have limited number in our classrooms. So why don't we run shift for those in the public schools? And then if we'll do the same in the private schools, yes, it can also be possible when the children are more. We say we shouldn't, meet more than 25 people, right? So if you have more than 25 students in your class, you can divide them into 2 or 3. At least 2 hours a day for the student, I think, it will be okay for them to learn.
Okay, are you people, I mean the Ghana National Association of Private Schools, this COVID-19, people say, has exposed you guys. So what it looks like is that you guys don't have even mechanisms in place to teach students electronically through the e-learning platform. So it's like you want us to always go to the traditional method of education when the world is moving. You are building leaders who are going to join other people globally in a competitive space of e-learning. And you are still not taking advantage of this e-learning platform. You still want the traditional way. Has that not exposed you guys?
ICT is a gradual process. We don't just stand up and,
and 60 years.
Implement something.
60 years. The association, as you said, is from 1970.
Yes, that is what I'm also telling you. We have some schools that can afford this e-learning. You know, it comes with cost.
Yeah.
Yes, it comes with cost. Sometimes you give exercise and you expect these children to go and buy credits, bundle, and then. But what happens in the remote areas? What happens over there? So it's a gradual process. That is why I came up with a suggestion that let's look at places like Accra, Greater Kumasi, and then Kasua that were being locked down. Yeah. Right. What about the remote areas? So if schools will be closed in a Greater Accra, Greater Kumasi, Kasua, we can now allow or open schools in the villages to at least go to school and learn. You understand? So it is not that we are not using the IT, we are using it, but we are also looking at the cost involved. We have parents who are not working today, and we have students who cater for themselves. There are students who pay their own school fees. So when you tell these students to go and get money and then buy credits, bundle, and then give out exercises, how are they going to do it?
But you agree with me that your association, especially with children who are going to school from crèche to senior high school, they can, if they don't have money to buy data, because the government knows that most of them do not even own mobile phones. So there's a channel on our digital TV, on our analog TV, that is, I think, the GLTV, Ghana Learning Television. Don't you think that also would come to help you private schools whilst you are closed, for your students back home to learn? Because even if schools are open, all students that come to class, are they all attentive? Are they all doing well?
It also flabbergasts you to know that there are students who are not even having televisions in their rooms.
You're right.
So such people, how do they learn?
You're right.
You see, so when we are coming out with measures, there are so many things that we will have to consider. But at least one school is opened and students are going to school, they know the teacher is there, and surely classes will be going on.
People are saying that the Ghana National Association of Private Schools, you are only voicing out because you are not getting the school fees you are getting.
Yes, well, it's also another challenge. You know,
I'm happy you are saying it's a challenge.
Yes, it's a challenge.
So you guys are broke.
Yes, we are broke. You know, it is not easy to operate a private school in Ghana. It is not easy.
Tell me about it.
And let me tell you, some of these schools are charging as low as 50 Ghana cedis a term.
Oh, you are kidding?
Yes, it's a fact.
50 Ghana cedi.
Yes.
You have schools under your association that charge 50 Ghana cedi a term.
We are doing all this to complement the effort of the government.
But you agree that some
50 Ghana cedis. Go to Kaswa here.
Yeah, but you agree that some people under the association who are charging 50 Ghana cedi, there are some that may be also charging dollars.
Yes, we have some of them.
So don't use that 50 cedi as the basis.
That is what I'm saying. That some charge as low as 50 Ghana cedis.
And as high as what? If you know the low, that high as what?
As high as let's say 1,000 Ghana cedis a term. Yes, that, you know, we have been graded. We have grade A, B, C, and even D, right? So
I mean, your school.
Yes.
You do it, or the GES does it? You do the grading? Or?
GES does that.
So for those charging 50 cedi is because of their infrastructure?
It's because of the infrastructure and where you are being located.
So are you saying that no member under your association charge more than 1,000 cedis?
Yes, we have some, but only few.
That charge sometimes as high
as few.
As high as 5,000.
I may say about 10%.
About 10% of the school. How many?
Yes.
What's the total number of people under the association?
We have over 30,000
30,000 members.
Yes.
Schools.
Yes.
So 30,000 members. If 3,000 of them representing 10% is charging about 2,000 or 3,000 Ghana cedis,
I'm saying
association has money.
I'm saying 1,000 Ghana cedis.
So nobody charges more than 1,000.
If a school is charging 1,000 Ghana cedis, does it mean that the association is rich?
They pay their dues?
Yeah, they pay dues.
According to the grading?
Yes. No, not according to grading.
So even if you
we have
standard for every...
Very good.
Oh, that's good.
A standard amount for every member.
Okay.
You understand? And you see...
what are the challenges you are facing in this lockdown?
That is what I'm saying.
Okay.
That apart from what we charge, look, we pay property rate.
Okay.
We pay GRA. We pay business operating permit. We pay signboard fees, and we pay students.
Oh yeah.
These are all taxes being taken from private schools. So at the end of the term, you will see that there is nothing in your coffers.
And you're paying salaries, your teachers.
And we are paying our teachers.
Even
so sometimes we
the non-teaching staff.
Salary arrears.
Wow.
Sometimes, yes. Some were not able to pay their teachers in February. And then this lockdown...
February, even before the lockdown came in
Even
March,
before the lockdown period. Right?
Wow.
Yes. As I'm talking to you, some teachers have not received their salary from February, March, April. And now we are in May.
So you know all this and you are donating to the COVID-19 fund?
Very good. People don't understand why we did that donation.
Why
but
did
let me tell you,
you have some teachers who haven't received their salary since since February, and you had money to go and give to COVID-19 fund.
That's how you are seeing it, but it's part of our social responsibility.
Okay, tell us about it.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
Those who have contracted this disease, some of these people are our family members.
Yeah.
Some are our friends.
Yes.
Some could be our workers.
Yes.
Right? So we need to support. Now, the highest contributor only gave out 200 Ghana cedis.
Oh, okay.
Now,
highest.
200 Ghana cedis. Can that 200 Ghana cedis pay the 30 workers in my school?
Even in that person's school may be hard.
Good. You understand? So we are doing something to support the government's vision. And that is why we came out to donate. And this is not done by only one school. This contribution came from all the private schools that are in good standing with Ghana National Association of Private Schools across the nation.
How much did you give to the government?
We gave out 50,000 Ghana cedis.
So that 50,000, the association couldn't have made that as a relief fund, or the association, so that members who are affected can apply and get something small from that. That
is why I gave you the breakdown. That the highest contributor gave out 200.
And you got 50,000. So that 50,000, the national executive could not set up a fund with that 50,000 to support your members and their deprived family relatives, or however it may be.
What can that money do? And let me ask you: are we saying that because our teachers are suffering, for that matter, we shouldn't support someone who is dying? Someone is dying, and some of these people are family members. We need to support them.
Some people are saying that the 50,000 you guys gave out to the government is more or less like using a small meat to catch a bigger meat. They are
entitled to their opinion.
But have you heard that?
Yes, we've been hearing some of these things, and they are entitled to their opinion, right? What we are asking for now is a soft loan, and if someone is requesting for a loan, it means the person will surely pay for it, right? Yes, and it is not going to be free. We are going to pay interest on it, and it will also come back to help the country. So we are not telling the government that, government dash us money. That is not what we are calling for.
Okay, so far, has government met you guys yet? Have there been any meeting even between any of the government agencies or the minister, or the minister responsible for education, or anybody met you guys yet?
Yes, that is what I'm saying, that we sent a petition to the president, and we are expecting that copies will be given to Ministry of Finance and Ministry of Education.
Okay.
But the Deputy Minister of Education came out that they have not received any copy.
Just a quick one. We'll be opening the phone line so that those watching us at home can also join the conversation that we are having. We're having an exclusive interview with Mr. Bako, who is a member of the Ghana National Association of Private Schools. We are discussing the effect of COVID-19 on the association. In fact, he has made us understand that some of the challenges that they face would demand that there should be at least some soft loans going out to them. These are businesses, even aside offering education to us, they are paying a lot of taxes. In fact, he listed them. They are paying the property rate, GRA. They are paying. They are paying stool lands and all of that. You know, salaries and all of that. So I think we also would side with them. So you can send your messages coming on 0548503799 0548503799 or send a text message on that same number 0548503799. This is the point where we open the phone line so that as we are having the conversation, we'll be doing the conversation with you at home so that we can have such a very, very nice conversation. This one says that did he just ask what 50,000 Ghana cedi is? If 50,000 Ghana cedi is small money, why did he give it to the government? And now you are crying on government to give you money again when you have wasted the little resources you have. That should not be considered as wasted. Like he said, they are family relative, they are members, and they are Ghanaians. Don't forget that corporate social responsibility is a must if you are an establishment in Ghana. So looking at their membership, 30,000 and giving 50,000, it's more or less like a missing dot in the white cloth. So it's just nothing at all. This one says that, hi, good afternoon. My name is Emmanuel from Akachi in the Volta region. I don't agree with what the man is saying. He should know that it's not every student that can stick to the precautionary measures no matter what you do. Most of these people are saying this because of their selfish personal gains. You should stop saying this because the life of many out is more important than the love of money. If they go to school and they all die, where do you get your future leaders from? So then if they all go to the market, trotro stations, which have become a public gathering place, where do our future leaders also come from? Chairman, soft loans, who should do that? Is it Ministry of Finance, Ghana Education Service, or you are calling on banks, private sectors? Like can't banks give you loan in this section?
Yes, for now, it will be very difficult for us to fall on our bankers. Yes, that is why we are falling on the government that if there could be any support coming from Bank of Ghana, wherever, yes, we will be able to pay it after school has resumed. And that is what we are pursuing for now. That is what we are pursuing for now. And maybe next week we'll be meeting. We'll first meet the Minister of Education and his deputy, and then from there we'll be meeting the president as well. Yeah. Okay.
So next week you'll be meeting the president.
God willing.
And you've had the confirmation.
We have not gotten the confirmation yet, but we have.
But you've had the first. You have had the first information that you meet the president.
Yes, it is going to be possible.
From the presidency,
yes.
Right? So it means your 50,000 has worked the magic.
There hasn't been any concrete promise for now. Yes, so I will not say it is a magic. It is not. It is not. And we were not doing that also because of the loan that we are requesting. It is not because of that. Like I said earlier on, this is our social responsibility, right? Maybe that was the only money that I was having. I contributed 50 Ghana cedis, right?
You personally contributed?
Yes, 50 Ghana cedis. And that is how much I can afford. You understand? So that could be the last money in my account. But thinking about somebody who is suffering, right? There are some people in this isolation centers, they need to be fed. So what do? At least we should come out to do something. I was exceedingly surprised when I heard this PRO from Ministry of Education coming out to declare that our donation is useless. It's not necessary. You see, if this man should contract the disease now and some of this money is taken to support him, will he now appreciate the effort of the proprietors in the country? You understand? So please, this COVID-19 is no respecter of persons, right? It will not consider your rank, your position, whatever. You can equally contract it. And the government will surely need money. This is a fund. to support those who have contracted it. So I see nothing wrong for private school owners coming out to support this good cause.
So you are saying that the 50,000 Ghana cedi that Private Schools Association, your association, donated to the COVID-19 fund is a good idea, rather than using that 50,000 Ghana cedi to support families' life of your association members who may have contracted the disease, or some of the lecturers or teachers who may not have received their entire salary, but the 50,000 Ghana, even if they receive 5 cedis, could be a form of alleviation. You think the 50,000 to government and 50,000 not for a special fund created under your association is a good decision by you?
When 2 people come to me for support, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you come to me for support, that your mother is dying, you need support from me, and then another person also comes to me that is hungry. Which of these 2 people do you think I should consider first?
Consider the member of your association. Who's in?
No, you have not answered my question.
Okay,
now.
we have a caller. We have a caller on the line. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, your name and where you're calling from?
I'm Godfred. I'm calling from Kaswa.
Okay, Godfred from Kaswa. Let's hear you. You're live from Pan African TV.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity. I've been following your discussion, and I must say that the representative there is not being candid, in my opinion. I said, I'm following your discussion.
Oh yes, yeah, we can we can hear you. So go ahead.
Together with the bills that have been paid so far.
I wish our volume would be increased a bit more.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, it's better now, sir. Let's hear you.
Okay, what I'm saying is that if he downplaying 50,000 Ghana cedis, it's off already. I've lowered it. I'm not even listening to it.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that if you downplay the 50,000 Ghana cedis,
he's listening.
together that have been paid so far could have been made available to the lower school. Can you hear me, please?
Oh yeah, you are on. Let's hear you.
Yes, what I'm saying is that that money, together with the dues that have been paid over the years, could have been made available to the lower school. He knows that in Kaswa, schools pay as low as even 200 cedis as salary. And so what is this, if in our local analysis, if you should mean by going to donate to the fund, instead of giving it to your members who are in below at the moment? It's not being candid, in my opinion. We are all spending this money at this time.
All right.
And you have to attend to your members. If I'm not serving the people in your house, how do you go serving those outside?
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Okay, keep calm. Okay, so call us on 030-290-8718. So call us on 030-290-8718. Call us and we'll connect you so that you can speak to us. What do you say to the caller?
All right. Until you experience it, you will not know or feel what is happening, right? Yes. We are fighting for the private schools. When you come to Awutu Senya East, for instance, we called on our MP, Honorable Hawa Kumsin, and she was able to support us with rice and some food stuffs. And
so that rice, you are giving it to who?
We gave it out to the teachers.
Okay.
We gave it out to the teachers.
Okay.
And we are still fighting.
Okay, we have another caller. So you are okay. Hello, good afternoon. You are live from Pan African TV on Youth Empowerment. Let's hear you.
My issue is I'm one of the PTA chairman.
Okay, you are one of the PTA chairman. Chairman, please lower your volume on the TV set so that we can speak via phone, okay?
Okay. I can say that I'm so disappointed in
Okay, that's your view. Let's hear you, sir.
Okay. I'm saying that I'm so worried about the situation, but you can have that money and use the government for free, and then the kids are there. You must show like this, the school that are paying. We just decided to give some money, decided to do some collecting to give out the tickets. If they can have that money and give it out to the president, I think they can also organize to pay with the
all right. Thank you. All right. All right.
Very good about what you're saying.
All right. Thank you so much. And so call us on 030-290-8718, 030-290-8718. Call us and then we'll speak to you. The PRO for the Ghana National Association of Private Schools is already here. You are thanking Hawa Kumsen for rice. 50,000 could buy many rice.
And that is what I'm saying, that we have not relented on our effort. We are doing everything possible to make sure that our teachers get paid. And like he was saying, the second caller, like he was saying,
he's a PTA chairman.
PTA chairman. He said we can still organize something. We have not stopped and we have not deserted our teachers. We are still working very hard to make sure that the teachers are being paid. But first thing first.
Okay. First thing first is giving the 50,000 to government.
Yes, to those who are suffering and dying.
Your teachers are not suffering and dying. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. You're live on Youth Empowerment Television Show, the biggest youth TV program in Ghana. Let's hear you, sir. Please turn down the volume of your TV set so that you listen to me on phone, okay? Unfortunately, we have lost that caller. Please hang the caller up so that we can get another caller. Please, when you call us, make sure you turn down the volume of your TV set. Please, you will see it on your screen. Please lower the volume of your TV set. Call us on 030-290-8718, 030-290-8718. Call us and let's see. So, how much are you expecting from government if they decide to come to your aid?
At least 100,000 Ghana cedis. Sorry, did I say 100,000?
That's what you're saying.
All right, between 100 to 500,000 Ghana cedis per school will do.
Per school?
Yes.
Not general?
No.
So the school who is even taking 50 Ghana cedis school fees between 100,000 and 500,000 cedis soft loan should be given to them?
Yes. I think if the government can do that,
and you pay it within how long?
It will depend. It will depend on the government. You know.
Okay, I'll get to you. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. I'm calling from Tamale.
Okay, how are the people in Tamale doing?
Good afternoon, sir.
Please lower the volume of your TV set.
I'm calling from Tamale.
Please put off the volume of your TV. Lower it so that we can speak on phone.
Hello.
All right, we've lost the caller. Please, if you call us and you don't turn down the volume of your TV set, we would cut your call. So please help us so that we don't get very, very disturbing feedback when you call us, okay? So call us on 030-290-8718, 030-290-8718, or send us text messages or WhatsApp messages on 0548503799. This one says that Ghana is an interesting place to be. Imagine everyone giving out monies and requesting for loans. What will be the situation of the country? It's good to help the fight against coronavirus, but will you give out food to someone when you're already hungry and at the verge of collapsing? We have a call on the line. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, I'm Solomon.
Okay, where are you calling us from, sir?
Solomon Anyanaji, calling from Medellin.
Okay, let's hear you.
Hello.
Please turn down the volume of your TV set so that we can speak via phone, okay?
I've turned down the volume.
Okay, let's hear you. You are live.
Yeah, what I want to say is that I'm Solomon, calling from Medellin. What I'm saying is that the private school here there, I think that the getting of contributing to the COVID-19 fund is not wrong. That they should also find other means to reach with their teachers and so that things can not for one thing.
Okay, thank you. He said what you did is not wrong, but try and also raise some funds to support your teachers. What do you say?
Yes, that is what we are doing. I told you that we have not relented on our efforts. Yes,
to help them.
We are still fighting to get something in order to pay our teachers. And we have not regretted and we will never regret donating into the COVID-19 fund. Yes. Now look at the number of people who have contracted it. If not because of this fund, maybe the number might have been multiplied.
But let me ask you, that fund, what have you seen them do so far with the fund? They have not even started disbursing the fund, have they?
But please listen. There are some people in the isolation centers. Are they being fed? And where do they get the money from?
So you are putting on record that the COVID fund has started being used.
This is a donation. We have given it out. So it is up to the government to use it.
Like you said, they don't regret. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Your name and where you are calling us from?
Yeah, my name is Sam. I'm calling from Accra, Kokomene.
Okay, let's hear you.
Yeah, I think that the previous question was about the coronavirus or COVID-19 before the man started talking about school being okay. Now, I wanted to listen to him because if you cannot listen to him very carefully, you may be thinking that he is so interested in only the law. You are talking about school. That is what he was talking about, and he made mention about the social distance and the marketplace is too. So I think that let us listen to him very well. So that if there is a reference can lead to this man, let us do that. Because if we are talking about measures that they put in place, look at the president, the money that they are using, and the government, the money that they are using, who are giving a support to a particular people in a particular sector.
Okay.
If you come to my area here, there are people that have, 30 jobs. They are not working anymore.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ghana, okay, I've read this one. It says that look at the monies he's mentioning. Only God can heal us. This one says that please find out from him, and I think that will be the last caller so that we can read message. Every time we can't read the messages that our viewers send us, but we are doing the shows. We are doing the show with them, so it's important we read it. This one says that please find out from him if they have an up-to-date database of all the teachers under them. Okay, I'll find out. This says that my name is Mary Akile Shinyene from the Upper East region. My question is that what are you guys saying about our salaries as teachers? We are dying. Okay, this one says that good afternoon. I want to suggest to the management of Pan-African TV to always show on screen issues currently under the discussion. When you come and meet the program in the midway, it's difficult for us to know the topic that is. I think we always put the topic there. Okay, so if maybe it has been out, we'll put it there. This one says that our private school management should start thinking of saving for disaster purposes and also make investment that would yield dividends to cushion them in times like this. Most of these schools even pay their teachers below the minimum wage. It's about time we reason beyond just a school term and plan ahead. Okay, this is a friend of mine in law school. He says that they are just hypocrites. Some proprietors have intentionally picked up grudges and others have even failed to even check up on their workers. They always give a threat that there are more applications on their table. Ask the man there the number of schools he has contacted to bear witness that they are caring for their teachers. This one also says that Mr. Host, please tell your panel that 50,000 Ghana cedis could be given to some teachers who are facing the hardship as stimulus packages for it to sustain them a little. This is Baby Ni from Mamprobi. This one also is from, it says that I'm from Regis Educational Center. This is to, I can't read this message. This one says that I'm Joanna from Obuase. Please let the man understand that if adults cannot take care of themselves at the marketplaces to prevent COVID, how much more kids? That's a very deep question. This one says, I agree with what the man is saying. If markets are still open and some of the people in those markets who do not practice social distancing, but as students, we can practice such safety protocols even more than those in the market. So please, we want to go to school. This is from Shaibu from Oti region. This one also says that, good day, I'm Buama, a proprietor, I'm Buama, a proprietor. On the question of the Ghana National Association of Private Schools donating to the COVID-19, are Ghanaians saying that if you have children in the community and some are sick, will you say you don't have money so I won't help? Okay. Interesting. This one says that this is pure outside gentility home cry. This is Nanaya from Takwa. This one also says that, boss, some proprietors have amazed me a lot. Okay, some proprietors have amassed a lot of wealth and careless about their teachers. Their donation is even small for their association. This is Isaac Tamale. Okay, this one also says that our arrears are not paid, and Ghana National Association of Private Schools contributed to the fund. This is wickedness. In fact, we are suffering more than the corona patients. Private schools do not usually care for their workers, and this is a clear example. Okay, last two messages, then we go ahead. This one says that this is Ghana for you. Misplaced priority. What has the COVID committee done with the money so far? How do you sort out people outside when your home is burning? This is Godfrey from Kaswa. Today, Kaswa people are really watching us, pal. This one is that, please say how be. Okay, this one also is from Tamale. He says his name is Takura Saddam. Our private school teachers are suffering because of lack of planning by their management. Most of these proprietors are just selfish. You make such donation, just pay the teachers for 3 months without work. Let me read some of the messages under Facebook so I come back to the studios. This one is from Kori Keri Jr. Tirero. He's watching live from Akrokeri. Okay, this is from Ketre Odenehu Bashiru Zibo, my own classmate in law school. He says that, good work, senior. God bless you and the team. Okay, so I guess I'm reading your messages for you. You've heard all the messages I've read so far.
Yes.
What's your view on that?
It seems someone wanted to know our data.
Yes.
For the teachers.
Yes.
And you know,
how many
private school teachers
do you have under your umbrella?
Yes, they are not stable when you come to private schools. So as at 2000,
you don't offer permanent contract?
No. As at 2019, we're having about 120,000 teachers across the nation, and as we talk, we are still registering some of these
even
teachers.
in COVID-19, you are registering teachers?
Yes, some are still registering. Because we don't know what will happen. If government should release this the stimulus package, we will have to know the number of teachers that we have in the country, and then disperse whatever to them.
So this money government will release, proprietors won't pay themselves?
Proprietors? How are we going to pay ourselves?
Some proprietors are headmasters,
no,
or some of them are part of the management, the school management.
Yes, every proprietor is supposed to be part of the management. You should pay yourself.
So you don't pay yourself?
I pay myself, but now I cannot pay myself because there's no money.
So the stimulus package, when it comes, you pay yourself on record?
When it comes, I will first have to consider my teachers.
Yes, but after you consider them, would you pay yourself?
If there is any left over, then I can now consider myself.
Okay.
I need to think about my workers first.
They are very important. Yeah.
Yes. And someone was also talking about the parents.
Yeah.
Now, if a parent should contract this disease in the market and come back home, what happens?
The children will get it.
Very good. So if these parents are in the market, why don't we allow the student to go to school?
In fact, even school, you guys would put in prevent.
I tell you, they will rather come back to the house to educate their parents.
I think even more schools before the lockdown, the COVID-19, had this Victoria buckets and Veronica
in the schools,
buckets.
let's get how do you call it? These sanitizers.
Yeah.
The government should supply. If the government will not do it, yes. Would you ask the proprietors to provide it, or the parent to provide this nose mask? And I believe it will help us to run smoothly.
This will be my last question. If government doesn't come to your aid, even after the meeting, there's no stimulus package for you guys, what would you people do?
Yes, what is going to happen is even now, some proprietors have started laying off their teachers because there is no money to pay them, and it is going to increase unemployment situation in the country. Look at the number of teachers.
When you lay them off,
have.
you pay them 3 months back salary?
Yeah, what will happen now is we will not be able to pay full salary. We will not be able, because if you listen to the proprietors, it's like...
You are proprietor. Have you laid anybody off in your school during this lockdown?
For now, but looking at the extension, maybe that is what is going to happen.
But you haven't yet laid anybody off?
For now, no.
But looking at the extension, it's likely you
Yes,
laid
if
some
it should
people off.
continue like that, because we don't know when school is going to
So during this
resume.
lockdown, were you personally able to pay some of your salaries?
Yes, I paid up to February. I
Okay.
paid up to February,
You did-
and
you-
from March,
Then you did well.
I was not able to
Then you did
pay.
well, 'cause
You know,
it's
most
difficult.
of our parents do pay their school fees after the midterms, and that was the same period that the government came out with the announcement. So we're not able to take our fees. So how do we pay our teachers? And in the midst of this COVID-19, Senate was also calling on the proprietors for Senate contribution. So with that one, we are blessed that we've been given 3 months extension. So for now, they have stopped worrying the proprietors. Yes.
This is very interesting message. So Mr. Amufa, most students in the rural areas are not benefiting from Joy Learning TV and Ghana Learning TV because they can't access. Difficult in following the lesson on the screen. Interruptive power supply, and sometimes the lesson will not end but terminated for another program from 1:27 to 1:51. There is no light in my place. This is in my place, Gambaga. How would they follow if a lesson was ongoing? They should find another remedy to stop and stop politics. This is B from Gambaga. I want you to look at this camera. This is your camera, and speak to your association members and also to all the stakeholders who are watching you, government and all.
All right. Our play goes to His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. President, this is your members. What we are saying is that we need your support. We really need your support. If you can give us this stimulus package, we believe it is going to help us, and it is going to help education in Ghana. And to our teachers, yes, we share your concerns. We share your concerns. And we have not deserted you. We are still working very hard to make sure that your salaries, if not full, at least your half salaries should come to you. We have not deserted you at all. Okay. Ghana National Association of Private Schools, we need your support. We need your support. Pray for us so that whatever we are pursuing will be achieved. God bless you this afternoon.
Okay, thank you so much for being on the show today, Mr. Bako. God bless you so much.
God bless you too.
Amen. Amen. My name is Richmond Amofa Sapon. Tomorrow, we'll look at the impact or the effect of COVID-19 on private universities in Ghana. The registrar for Accra Institute of Technology, AIT, Mr. Dominic Osebwache, will be here joining me tomorrow to discuss the effects and impact, the negative impact, and how private universities are suffering during this duration of this COVID-19. Tomorrow I shall be here same time with you. If you say a prayer, say some for me. I'm always going to do this for God and country. Bye-bye.
Is a ladder that leads you all the way to the top. Practically, all your dreams and aspirations